We're in room B6 in Carnegie. I've put the sieves into the mechanical shaker that you can see in front of you. Before you turn on the mechanical shaker, you want to be sure that you have lowered the lid and centered this so it's tightly locked in. So I lock the two sides and the top to screw them tightly but not over tight. And then all we have to do is turn this on, and we're going to shake for 5 minutes. So you just go down to the bottom, turn that on. If the timer is not working, you can just use a stopwatch to time it, or your own cell phone is just fine. You leave the room while it's shaking because it's kind of loud, especially we're going to sequence 4 people in here at a time doing this. And while you're waiting for this to shake, you can go back to your room. So I'm going to walk down the hall here. But depending on where your balances are, you can walk back down because you want to weigh the tens, 110 per sieve. So I would take my weigh tins back over to my balance, weigh one of them, record the weight for that, label it for, say, the 2 millimeter sieve, weigh the second one, record that for the 0.5, etc., so that you have 110 weight for each of the sieves. And then when we have finished the mechanical shaking, we come over to our weigh tins. I mean, not our weigh tins, but our sieves. And you can see that there is some material caught on each of the sieves. And I would just take a piece of paper and dump that and bang it a little bit to get everything out that's stuck, that's sitting on top of the sieve. All right. Give that a good hit a couple of times. Then you would take this and take the appropriate weigh tin. For this was the 2 millimeter, and I would slowly empty the contents into my weigh tin and go back to my balance and weigh this. And then I would have a total weight, including the tin and the material, greater than 2 millimeters. And I could subtract my tin weight and have the amount of material from this soil greater than 2 millimeters. And you would repeat that for each of the sieve sizes with a piece of paper and the appropriate tin.